call... Void. Okay, that's even better. We can call ourselves a Void. That works. Void... Voc. No, that's not right. Woolen. He's going Zoom. Hi, chat. Yeah, drink loads of water. It's a hot day. Let's call ourselves Void, if I can remember how to control this thing. Void. There we go. We're going to be joining the Void. Yes, I want to save the current progress to my Nintendo GameCube memory card. There we go. Do we need to watch that intro again? No, this is a different intro. Look, it's got the Rayman 3 music. Let's go down to this corner. There we go. Pop open a nice Guinness while we're waiting. This is an emo playthrough. Nah. Woolen for games done quick. Apparently this game's broken as all shit. Like, super broken. Also, I have no idea if this Guinness is shaken up or not, so I'm gonna open it up off screen. Over here. It was a little shaken up. It was a little shaken up. Just a little bit. Oh, we're kicking the turtles. We're kicking those old turtles as best as we can. It's a good day for a cold one. It's not going to be a drunk stream. A single can of Guinness, so far. We'll see how it goes. But the game should be good enough that we won't need it. Good evening, gents. Hello. So this intro here is where Andre goes around and turns all the good, health-giving lums into black lums. You see, they're all hairy and angry. There's, fucking Murphy, or whatever. We don't like him. But they're gonna go nibble this boy. Oh. I never liked this scene. This scene upset me. I always felt really bad for him. Oh. There's all of these, like, extra bonus scenes that's just the hoodlums beating up those animals, and it makes me so much sad. Hello. That boy's called a Bonton. Oh, there you go then. It's called a Bonton. Yeah, and there's a hoodlum. It's got a little potato sack outfit on. Oh. Yeah. And then Murphy flies around and is like, oh shit. Where's our boy Ardizzle and G-Box, the two famous rappers? He angered. Yeah, he's like, oh, hello. Give us a hand, Rayman and Glowbox. Robopikes are hoodlums. I like the hoodlums, I think they're funny. Also, I think this is a better game than Rayman 2. By quite a lot. Like, I really like Rayman 2, but the controls for it are just atrocious. I tried playing it yesterday. The controls for it are just so bad. This game actually almost... I think they perfected 3D platforming with this game, like, genuinely. It's really good controls. You think Hoodlum should have come back for Origins and Legends? I think they were good. They were good enemies. They were in the Game Boy game, if you remember that. It was called, like, Hoodlum's Revenge or something. It was pretty good. It was like an isometric game, kind of like Rayman, but top-down instead of being a platformer. Let me go offline on Steam so you don't get random messages. Oh shit, yeah. So the game starts, like, immediately into that cutscene, and this evil man flies around until you get full health. I know that you have to get full health because as a kid I used to try to get through this section without picking up any of the lums at all, and he just put you onto a loop repeatedly until you pick up enough of these health lums. So you just kind of got to grab as many as you can. I think I'm overestimating this. I think there's no way you can actually die in this scene. It's literally just holding left or right until he drops you into the hole at the end. Oh my god. I played this game an obscene amount. I think when I was young, I probably 100%ed this game like a couple dozen times. Like, I've seen this intro scene more times than I've had breakfast in my life. I feel like I know absolutely every single voice line in the early game of this game completely by heart. It's so good. Rayman 2 is a really good game. Rayman 2 is an amazing game. It's just that the controls for it don't completely pale in comparison to this one. Especially if you're playing with an N64 controller, it like hurts to use it. I'm gonna have to get a way to use a GameCube controller with an N64 to do a proper play. But it's just like, all the controllers I have for the N64 are so old and rusty. It just hurts. Murphy talks so much. I don't like Murphy. I think he's an awful character. Like, that's the whole point, is he's meant to be like the haha, he's a guide. But I don't really like him.
How's it hanging, Wiener Dog?
Yeah, he says, how's it hanging, Wiener Dog? I say that sometimes, because of him.
I like that outfit on you. When does it come off? Don't be so touchy. Here, check
Yeah,
out
they
that
make
one.
some adult jokes in this. You don't realise it until you're older.
It's all in here.
It's a bit weird. There's some, like, really weird, like, jokes in this. You don't notice any of them.
piece. Boring.
Yeah, look, he's reading through the manual.
Black lump transforms the red lump.
This is actually on the back. I think this might be on the back of the box. Let's have a look. Ooh.
Here we go. Here we go. It says here the glow box took off with your hands.
No, it doesn't say anything on the box.
Scaredy cat he is. He's probably hiding.
Yeah, I don't like Rayman's English voice either. You never hear anyone speak beyond like the first level anyway. One thing I did like about Rayman 2 was that everyone spoke like Raymanese. They just spoke completely randomly.
Let me demonstrate.
Yeah, you get points in this game. It's got really good replay value.
You score points. The indicator appears, and you switch to combo mode.
Combo mode. Ah, Viverin!
Your actions are
Thank you very much for the 11
I've been
months.
busy recently.
I'm on top of
I
your
hope
message, aren't I?
streaming has been going
Put myself
well.
down here.
stops.
There we go.
One last thing. Points can buy you access to hidden levels, so try to score.
Yeah, that last bit he said is actually quite important. I'm just opening up Streamlabs in the other monitor so I don't miss subs. Are there subtitles options? If so, can you turn them on? I don't know. But give me a second. I'm just opening up something on the other monitor. Let's have a look. Game, validate. Options. Controller options? Rumble. Audio. We can try putting on Dolby Pro Logic. Video. Put it on default 16:9.
Looks like a
No, I can't see a way to put subtitles on. I wouldn't worry too much about it. The one thing that always confused me a bit over Wind Waker was that in Wind Waker L is to target, whereas in this game it's R to target. But the controls are still like really good even after these years. I don't know like the optimal strat to get perfect coins and points and stuff either. I just loosely remember everything is. And there's always little pigs everywhere. See, look, little one down here. There we go. So you're also going to have to forgive the resolution. The game did come out like 58,000 years ago, so I'm pretty sure it runs in like 480p. I've done a bit of like OBS magic to try to make it look a little bit nicer, but there's only so nice you can make a game look at this age without emulation. And it's never going to be the same if you emulate it. While I've got a capture card, I might as well play it on the actual console. Yeah, I don't think there are subtitles. I think there were subtitles for Rayman 2. Can you not get up here? I thought you could get up here. I guess you have to use the lower rock. There's quite a lot of leniency on the platforming, so if you see a section you're not quite sure if you can get up to, you can probably like abuse your way to get up to there. I'm just checking around all the little corners. It's one of those amazing games where you can use the C stick to control the camera as well, so you can actually look where you're going. Yeah, we've lost a little bit on the comboing. I just wanted to get all of the little enemies around here. Give us some ASMR, you need sound for shiny hunting. Thoughts on the game's movement engine? I love it. Like, I think very few games have got better platforming. For a game that's entirely a platformer, this does it really well. Like, Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie as well have really good controls for an N64 game. This is a GameCube game. It's very good. Yeah, Murphy's just...
Sounds like someone's been eating paint chips again.
Yeah, he's just... he's very rude about the game developers, Murphy is. He's always going on about how they're, like, drugged up all the time. Which is great. I'm pretty sure, is Rayman made by English people? Like, is the team who made it English? I don't remember. I thought they might be. The music for this game as well is amazing, like, above everything. It's got an amazing soundscape, and it's also not a Koji Kondo game. So it's not, like, good by default, it just happened to be good. Was there not, like, another little secret, like, behind the waterfall down there or something? Yeah, the combat's okay. I think the combat's completely fine. Oh, you need to hold... Yeah, you need to hold it down in this game. So that's another change from, I think, Rayman 2, which I played yesterday, so you have to forgive me for that. It's just tap to hover in that game. In this game, you hold down and let go, and you can, like, do it as many times as you want. As a result, like, there's a lot of control you have over your character. It's quite nice. Even just doing a little circle, like, I can zoom around like this as much as I want. I'm not going to, because it'll give people a headache. It also takes a little while to get used to the camera controls. Just because they're inverted, and I don't think there's a way to invert them back to the normal. And I think you can fall through those holes. I remember doing this bit quite a lot, trying to get all of the coins. There's probably a much more optimal route here to try and get all the gems, but like the idea behind the combo meter stuff is that if you collect a bunch of score items one after the other, you get like a bonus score, as you can see in the top left. What I'm listening for is a sound effect, because there's a little blue frog that if you zoom in on, gives you a bunch of points. I don't know if there's like a secret one around here. I normally didn't do this much looking. Like, if I'm playing through the game, I'd normally skip through this area as quickly as possible, but while I'm here, I might have a little look around just to see if there's bits. Yeah, Rayman's weight feels really good in this game. And the amount of control, like, even like the hovering stuff, I think was done really well in this. Rayman would have been really good in Smash. I still don't know why he's not in it. Like, I know Nintendo doesn't own it anymore. or Rare, or whoever the Christ made it. Who made Rayman? Ubisoft? It was Ubisoft, wasn't it? Like he's just a third-party character. I don't see why he's not in. This is the annoying bit where you've got to like, you've got to force Glowbox to get slammed behind a wall and then beat him over and over again. Yeah. Here's Glowbox. We saved him. We've had no arms until now, so we haven't been able to grab ledges. Yeah, look, he's like, haha, look, I'm the third wheel. We don't like him. But Glowbox is our best friend. He's a good boy. We like him. I also like this scene where it's like, oh, you just had to painfully platform through an area without your hands. Now you can actually grab onto walls. Have you considered speedrunning this game? I don't want to. I looked a bit into it, and it turns out that you can break the like, this game, you can be so broken. Like, there's ways to send yourself to the skybox by abusing the ledges and stuff on every level. And I don't really want to do that, because I feel like it would break the game for me. I still really like doing playthroughs of it. Just bits like this, where you finish the level, and the music goes down, and there's just, like, nice scenery to look at. I say nice, you know, it's GameCube scenery, but I think it's quite pretty. If I remember correctly, there's also, like, a little enemy underneath the staircase up here where that dirt was. So if we charge up... Is there not an enemy right here? I don't remember how you get him to spawn, but I thought there was an enemy that spawned there. Maybe not. Maybe later. No, maybe he spawns in a second, because all the hoodlums come in on an airship, don't they? But like the music. You'll hear the music as it goes on. It's so good. I do like the combat, actually. I said earlier it was okay. I think it's actually really good. Like, if you spam click as fast as possible, you can actually do a crap load of damage. And it's based on how fast you can click, rather than anything else. Is this where the hoodlums come in? Because I don't think you're forced to go through there. Yeah, I turned on the light. I did it, Glowbox. Oh. Glowbox has a really nice voice in German. I mean, we can change the language if you want. Hey, look. You're supposed to say that the bad guy's called Andre. Stick to the script, will you? That's what the manual's telling Andre. So here's the bad boys. I hate this guy. Yeah, look, they made a booby joke. It's a kid's game and they made a booby joke. Isn't that cheeky? He's such a cheeky character. Yeah, I get it. Anyway, I think the enemy might have spawned in now. I just want to try and get, like... I've not been going for combo, but I just want to get as many points as I can. I feel like he must have spawned in by now. If not, maybe it's just maybe he just never spawns in. The combat's so much better than Rayman 2. Rayman 2's combat's awful. Do you just really never spawn in? I could swear that there was a way to get an enemy to show up there. Maybe you need to get, like, a better score or something for him to show up. There's a lot of stuff like that. Like, the game's linear in the fact that the levels are, you know, one after the other, but you can go back and replay them at any point to get a better score. At any point in your playthrough. So if you have 100% file, you can play through any levels whenever you want to try and get maximum score. I think one of the enemies shows up here, doesn't he? They're just, like, little ground boys. So, yeah. Oh, there you go, it's one of these. This is what I thought would show up at the start of the level. There you go. Yeah, all these, like, French letters come up. Maybe Ubisoft team that made this was French. Because all of the hit sounds and stuff are French. How do you zoom in again? I forget. Up on the... Move the camera. Oh, yeah, you can take pictures and stuff, so if you want to take a little move around and do this, you can. Normally there wouldn't be a use for that, because it'll be stuck on a GameCube, but I guess because I'm playing it on a stream, if I take a really nice picture, you could, like, screen cap it. What is that sound effect? Is there not one of those frogs that we can zoom in on? Maybe not. Well, let's go on. Let's just go on. 1,500 scores, like, normal, isn't it? 84%. Yeah, this is the bit that confuses me, is you think that you've completed the level, and then it turns out you've missed something. I don't know what I missed. I think it's that enemy. I don't know how you get him to spawn, though. Wrong side. What do you mean?
There's no time to lose. We must catch Andre before he reaches the heart of the world.
What happened? Change it? This music, though, in French, but the French voice actors aren't good either.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah, I know.
Switch.
Oh, here you go. You hear that, like, meow, that frog sound? He's up above this thing to my top left. Do you see a little frog at the top of the screen to my top right? You zoom in on him with the camera. Oh, it's Y. You press Y. I see.
Don't hurry. He's gonna start telling everyone he's your father.
Yeah, like they made a Star Wars joke. So you zoom in on the little frogs like this and you get bonus points. So I guess you're meant to zoom in on, like, to get the optimal score there, you're meant to zoom in on the frog and then go pick up the little bits. There's another one up here, see? There he is. Look at him. Hello. Oh.
Good job, Rayman. Where would you be without you?
Where would you be without you? Very good. There's something really satisfying as well about the gem pickup stuff. Like, there's a lot of... This was kind of the end of the era of collectathon games. Like, the N64 was full of them. The GameCube didn't really have so many. This game, I think, does it really, really well, though. Making you want to pick up as much as possible. I think there's a way to get full combo on those as well. Yeah, look, the pigs are like an enemy. You have to get their health bar. They just did, like, psycho music. I get it. This is a game adults can enjoy as well, Murphy. Yeah. But when you get, like, the little secret rooms where there's 100 million gems in, like, no, it doesn't matter how old you are when you're playing it, it's always satisfying. Was there not a frog in this room? I thought there was one in one of these holes. Let's have a little brief look. You can kind of cheat and just see if the circle lights up. I give up. I don't care that much. You can hear him. I heard him. He's in here. Where are you? I want... Camera. Hello? Okay, the camera doesn't normally screw up that badly. I just want to see... I could swear I missed one of the little friends. I don't know if there's invisible walls. I never found out. But this would be an amazing room to put, like, a hidden wall in. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's just this one over here I was hearing. Yeah, tons of points if you zoom in on him. Yeah, there he is. There's so many of them in this level, though. Like, you could zoom through this level in, like, 30 seconds if you wanted to, but I want to get all of the points that I can. It's fun. Maybe I could get into speedrunning the game. Like, GameCube games I think are a lot easier to speedrun than N64, purely because the controller for the N64 is so bad.
Go for it, Rayman.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh, hold on.
It kind of shows how nice the combat is.
He says you gotta focus.
You have quite a lot of control about stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a hoodlum. The longest shortcut. Level percentage is just how good your score is. Yeah, I know. But like, if you get full bonus, you get the... Or if you get the most bonus they think you can get, you'll get the highest score. I don't know if it's actually possible to get 100% in all levels. I thought someone said it's actually possible to get like 98.
Soon I'll transform the energy from the heart into an army of hoodlums. And I'll deal with you.
Yeah. It's a good video game.
What could this be? The laser detergent that transforms your clothes into combat fatigues.
Combat fatigues. Yeah.
That's exactly what we need. You're right.
Did you ever stream Dark Souls 2? I played it for like a day and I didn't really enjoy it, so I played it at my own time.
It might be dangerous.
Yeah, look, now he puts different clothes on and he can go all spinny and zoom. I like this bit. He drinks it. He's drinking the detergent. I think that's what's going on.
Very stunning. Now you just gotta figure out how it works.
He's taking the piss out of us because we look silly. But you get like way more points if I remember correctly when you're done like this. So I guess if you really want maximum score, you could come here, get this, and then zoom in on the frogs. To try and get like a huge combo. I think it's like 2 times. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, I think you get 2 times combo. Or score at least. So we can try and zoom in while we've got our... Yeah, there we go. So I guess you're meant to come back. You're meant to not actually pick up most of the items and use this upgrade to try and get the most score, but it's fun. I'm not going to go into that much work. I'm just going to pick this stuff up. 77%. Yeah, it's upsetting, because you collected everything, but just not fast enough. They actually, like, incentivize you to speedrun it, which is quite cool. You have to finish the longest shortcut without failing once. What, is in, like, without falling down once? I feel like the game would be ruined because I really still enjoy... Like, when did this game come out? What does this say on it? 2003. I've been playing this game for... like 15 years. And I'm still doing playthroughs of it. It's that good. So I feel like if I learned how to speedrun it and get through every level in half a second... Because it's not just like, you know, how fast can you get through the level, it's a bunch of glitches and stuff as well that break the game. I feel like I'd never be able to do an actual playthrough again because I just want to go through and speedrun strats. Oh. It's going to make the scary music when your combat fatigues run out. Ah. He's taking the piss out of us earlier because we had no hands. I think I'm meant to go back and get the combat fatigues because there's a little bonus up here, but... Yeah, again, I'm not going to worry too much. I just want to get them. Like, it's so satisfying. Always. There we go. Whoa, they made a game out of the Rabbids character. I liked Rabbids. I thought it was a good game. Like, all of them. The one where they went around, like, the world and it had real-life scenes was really good. The original one was really good. The TV one was fine. Oh, these are the slow boys. Look. We have to use the fact that we have an analog move stick to just slowly walk towards him like this. You don't like the German voice acting that much? I think this is the speed you have to walk to him at. Because if you run too fast, he disappears, but if you do it like this, you should get bonus score. There we go. That's always satisfying. It's upsetting when you get to him and it's really slow.
Scrape your schnozzle.
Don't scrape my snozzle. Stop that. There we go. An example of just like the nice platforming. It's just a straight section where you're moving in a straight line. But in Rayman 2, this would have been just more painful because of the N64 controller being made out of the hardest plastic on Earth. There we go. I think this is like the last part of the level. This bit just ahead. The last real part. I don't really like the first level that much. I don't like this lady either. Oh! Jesus Christ. Oh, I didn't... Okay, so I need to figure out like the optimal path to get score here. You're meant to check all the holes in the walls. There's like a 1 in... like 5 chance you'll get him on each of them, I think. It is randomized. Because I tried to memorize it. Yeah. I also really like Rayman M for the PlayStation. I think that was like a superb game. Trying to keep our combo going on. Hello? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Huh. I discovered something new. I thought you actually had to put those down. Yeah, I'll find Andre. Is he in this one? Maybe it's not a 1 in 5, maybe it's like a 1 in 8. Oh. He's in that one, there you go.
Don't let him escape.
Yeah, the sound design is so good. Score isn't important unless you care about the bonus levels. Yeah, I'm doing it for score. Like, I've played through this game a million times, so I just want to see if I can collect everything. Just for fun. Purely for fun. You can zoom through it very quickly. You hated the slow boys, you were too impatient for them. Oh my god! I don't know what she says there. And now all the music gets all scary because the world's falling apart. I think it's actually bad luck to get Andre at that point because you can't open up these anymore, and that's how you get better score. Also, the fall damage in this game is really nice. It's like, it's very, very lenient as a result of the fact that you can float everywhere. So you can actually fall pretty far, and even then you don't take that much fall damage, which is quite nice. Get a few extra points. Ah, whatever. No, I can't, whatever. I'm gonna 100% it. There we go. Grab everything.
Over here, Rayman. The manual says we can go up here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not need to be inside of it.
Hey, if I were you,
They almost never use this mechanic. They use it like 3 times in the whole game.
yeah, you'd rake in the dough and people would stop thinking you were my...
Isn't there another thing down? Excuse me. There we go. Is there not a secret behind here? No? Okay, maybe not. Hello. There we go. Go Home was a fantastic game. Yeah. Rabbids Go Home was really good. Just like Rabbids games in general were actually really good party games. It was just upsetting that people wanted more Rayman. They wanted like Rayman 4 because there were secrets. Oh shit. Okay, that's the level I'm going into. I was like, oh, did I miss stuff? I never understood why there was French sounds whenever you... I don't know if that is French, but I always assumed it was when I was younger. Whenever you hit something. I never worked out why it was. Like, I'm assuming now that they're French, but maybe not. Maybe there's like a joke behind... Oh, I missed. This is one of those little side levels where you can zoom through it in half a second, but if you want, you can constantly go back. There's a slow boy behind this thing to my right. I remember correctly. Just want to get that nice combo. Ooh. Taking a little while to get used to the controls again. Like, the GameCube controller is still really good. I think it's the best controller. Like, either the GameCube or the Xbox 360 controller is the best one ever. I'm definitely way more used to the GameCube one, though. Let's be super patient and walk to him like this. I'm using, like, 3 fingers to hold the control stick right now, so I can keep it at the same pace. There we go. I'm not going to bother going back to get more upgrades. I think we're fine where we are. Up we go. I'll be interested in maybe doing like a... Will we fast? Oh, we weren't fast enough. I'll be interested in doing maybe a glitchless speedrun of this game. If it's just going through the levels as quickly as possible. That'll be interesting. There we go. You can see some of the kind of glitchy movement that you can do. Like if you just spam A, you can basically run horizontally indefinitely, like this. A lot more than holding A. I think it might be intentional though. Oh, go right. There we go. Remember that bit being needlessly pessimistic. Good evening. Hello. Yeah, I think this game, I found out later, but this game was released everywhere. I originally thought it was a GameCube only, but it turns out it was on like the PlayStation, the PC. It's everywhere. Yeah, it's like, oh no, the level's falling apart. It's really not. Like, it plays the sound effects like everything's collapsing behind you. Didn't miss a frog? No. There we go. If you just keep walking through there, it'll constantly play like rock falling sound effects. Any negative thoughts about this game? Yeah, the fact that it's old and it hasn't been... Like, if there was a remaster, that would be so good. Like, It is running in like 480p. If this game was just purely re-released for the PC, or the PC version was given an update, I'd buy it again. Like just to play it in 1080p. Like they don't need to change the textures, they don't need to do anything. Just do a Dark Souls remastered and change the resolution. Now I remember the secret in this part. You want to avoid talking to the section in the middle. Actually, I think you can touch the middle. There's like a little side platform on one of these. I just don't want to go anywhere near the middle. Okay, it's not this side. I remember this. This is like one of the first oh, it's there on the left. This is one of the first secret areas in the game, like super secret areas, where you don't, in your first playthrough, you're like, oh, thank God I just finished that level. I'm going to rush straight to the enemies, or to the guys over there. But instead, if you walk around the whole thing like this... Am I too late? Are you meant to go left? Okay, maybe it just turns off the music. There is a remaster. It's PS 360 and only 720p, but it is one. Oh yeah, but I heard that it's like missing half the textures. So all the nice music turns off. He's the teensies. We like the teensies. He like stabs him in the chest with his crown. Stop that. Yeah, he doesn't die. I like the teensies. It has no audio and cutscenes. Yeah, there's some bugs with it. I want there to be like if that was a proper remake, 100%. But other than that, no, the game's like perfect. There is no problem with it at all. I found it a bit scary as a kid, I guess. Especially at the first boss.
He and I go way back. He'll know
how
to get rid of Andre.
It'd be nice also if there was a version with them speaking like Raymanese, where they don't actually speak English. That would be cool. But like the actual game itself's completely fine. I feel like that about a lot of GameCube games. Like Wind Waker, Pikmin, all these games I think are completely, perfectly fine in 2018. Yeah, like you said, see you in Rayman 4, but then that never happens. It's like at the end of Banjo-Tooie, when he says, see you in Banjo-3. Where is it? Is it all the way on the left, maybe? I've forgotten where it is. It has been 15 years, I think. I'm saying that, I think I did a playthrough of this last year. But it's been a while since I've tried to collect everything. How does he pick up and throw glowbox? The teensies are strong as hell. I guess you're meant to go left there? Yeah, here you go, look, secret area. So I guess you're meant to go left and you can do this with still the music on. But it's there's loads of these little secret rooms around the levels, so they incentivize you to explore, because then you get these cool sections where it's like, oh. There we go. That's so cool. That's so, the first time you find out about that, and like you have no idea, it's amazing. You just jump near the throne, don't you? No? Or do you jump? You jump into the throne and then you press, you stand like this. Then you take a picture of Rayman in his throne. There he is. No, you're meant to actually jump into the heart, aren't you? I think. Are you not? I've forgotten what you do. Do you not jump into the heart? Actually, it's been so long. Oh no, wait, yeah, there's a little green thing here, and then you do the platforming. So I just... Oh, 100%! Look at that! That's a drink. You can all have a drink on me. Funky Surf, yeah. Now are the best subsections in any video game ever. Save successful. They used to be so... Like, when I was young, I thought these were the hardest thing in the world. They're still pretty tricky, but they're not the hardest thing ever. There is a bit of, like bits like that, where there's a bit of, like... You can't just assume that it's going to land you perfectly on the platform. You actually have to aim. You can't just hold down left to jump between all the different platforms. They're a bit tricky. But, like, when you're, like, you know, 8 years old playing through it, you don't quite have the dexterity of an adult. It's a bit harder. Let's jump down the middle. There's probably an optimal path as well to try and get as many monies as possible. I'm not going to worry with that. It might also, I guess, give anyone an epileptic fit, so, I completely forgot about this, but if you do have, like, a visual problem, you might want to, like, not look at the screen for these sections. There's, like, 3 of them in the game. They're really well told about for the future, like, you know they're coming up. Bit miffed that I died at the start, that's fine. It takes a little while to get used to the control for this as well. Oh. And every time you die you lose score, which is really upsetting. Because it means that if you're trying to go for like the max score possible, you have to restart basically. And if you miss one of those little side sections like back there where there's loads of gold platforms with money on them, you just restart and go back and try and get those. Quite tricky. Oh shit. And sometimes you think you might be able to make it like that. Like I thought I could make it to the platform with the ruby on it, but apparently not. You have to do a bit of a setup of it like this. Oh, you really can't make it, okay. You have to go a bit sooner. There's like an automatic and a manual jump as well, so if you get to the end of a platform, it will automatically jump you. which is how you do these bits. And if you want to get off early, you have to press B or A yourself. There we go. Oh god. We got a pretty decent score. I think right is the most, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. There we go. I've only died like 2 or 3 times, that's pretty good. 93%. Those are the ones you try to get 100% on, because it's satisfying when you finally get it. Yeah, is this drugs? Yeah. It's the best part of the game, it's just those bits. And that's a lie, the whole game's the best part. But like the level coming up is maybe like my second favourite or favourite level. It's just this first forest level. It's done really well. I just really enjoy it. You're still miffed about what Rayman 4 could have been based on that one trailer. Yeah, it could have been amazing. What's your most memorable moment? Like this level, maybe? Getting, like, the boss on this level with the giant piston feet used to terrify me as a kid. So, like, the platform you have to fall down to go fight him used to scare me. Land of the Living Dead, as well. The area full of all the... whatever they're called, refluxes, are quite scary. Oh, Glowbox, you're my favourite. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, like, this game does its first... I consider this the first level. Like, I think that Fairy Council level is actually, like, level 0. Ooh. Combat's quite nice, though. Like, even after a million playthroughs, you'll still get hit by the enemies, because they'll do, like, random things. Instead of staying and shooting at you, they'll, like, run up and melee you. I wish he'd shut up. Oh! You can kick the turtles as well, look. Oh! Oh, these poor turtles. Oh, I can pick him up! I had no idea you could pick him up! What? I didn't know you could do this! How many times have I played this game? I thought you could just kick him. I didn't realise you could throw him. What happens if you toss him in, like, water, then? Young people today. Ooh. Desert of Kanaran. Yeah, it's terrifying. Yeah, they terrified the Christ out of me. If I could ever get through the level, I'd do it as quickly as I possibly could. But like, just this level. I love it so much. It's got really good music as well. Ooh. It's got a very nice, like, kind of spy theme to it. Yeah, well. I don't quite know what that platform's there for. I guess if you for some reason fall down here... That's not very nice. That's what he says, yeah. Look, all the Teensies are in these little boxes. Oh. There's a Teensy. Oh. Jesus Christ. I remember this mechanic. I'm not hurting the turtles.
Thanks, Big Nose.
Oh. I love the Teensies.
I need to go fire up the barbecue.
That's so good. Yeah, so Glowbox this whole game thinks that, like... He doesn't actually realise what's going on, so he just thinks we're playing around, and he's like, why are you wearing all these disguises all the time? That's a bit weird. Zoom in on him while you have bonus. Go on. Okay, that's all I wanted. Is there another fight back here? I thought there was a way to get enemies to spawn in. Maybe not. Help. Oh! Is there not like a second Teensy hidden around? Maybe it's just on the stage above us. Like, this level zooms around itself a little bit. It might just be the case that the Teensy's like above us somewhere. I can never remember. Like, I don't remember the exact locations of everything. Oh no, it's in here. This is where you get the red fist, isn't it? It's to the right. Yeah. Where's the hoodlum pops up like here, doesn't he? You're like, oh no, we can't get through the door. What do we do? Yeah, it's these boys. Oh, don't bully. I also don't know what the most optimal way to fight is. Like, if charging completely is the best way, or if doing like 2 half-done charges is the best. You can also go through here, I guess. We can pick up the upgrade quickly. They give you the red boy, don't they? Yeah, here we go. No. Maybe you get it when you kill one of these boys. If they have a $sign above their head, like this one, that means that they drop an item. I like this cutscene as well. The forest Teensies are apparently called Slicken. Really? I like the ghost Teensies. Yeah, he's metal. Yeah, it's not a good disguise. Jesus Christ. I also didn't realize this when I was a kid, but he looks like this because the suit is called Metal Rayman. So you look like you're into metal. Like, that's the joke. That's the whole joke. Is that he's Metal Rayman. And look, you can beat up Glowbox with your metal fists. Oh shit. You are like punching him with metal fists, aren't you? Is there another enemy that shows up? Here we go. And then up ahead we get the nice blue boy, don't we? Yeah, this one doesn't last very long, so it's really easy to run out of combo.
Get me a drink or I start nibbling his arteries.
Stop saying that. I don't know what he says. I used to think he's saying I'm going to nibble his ovaries, but I can't assume that's what he's actually saying. So look, you can see them even going into their little towers there. Is this the section with the little boat in the water, or is that the next one? Might be the next one. Do you like Rayman 2 or 3 better? I think 3 is a better game. Do we have time to zoom? Do you mind? I do like Rayman 2 though, it's just the controls really haven't held up. Hello? I love him. I always used to take a picture of the little ship in the water. Oh, it is here! I love it. There's just loads of little things like this. There he goes. Goodbye. Ow. You can melee them in the face. I guess it maybe is faster to do a full charge. Because then you only have to hit him once. I still don't know though. Try and get a bit of combo going. I also don't think you need to fully charge up to break the pigs. I think you actually only need like a half charge. Yeah, we did it. That's right. Yeah, you only need like a half charge. That helps a lot with combo, I guess. I just want to take a quick little picture of this boat in the water. I don't really remember how to do it very well. Is it just... Yeah, it's like to the right. Here we go. Let's take a little picture of him. Yes. Yeah, call it 4. Save this picture to my GameCube memory card. What a waste of data. You get like 16 megabytes on these. I can't imagine how much that photo is. A couple kilobytes at least. Off he goes. Little boat in the water. Yeah, photo mode exists. It's really good. You use it in the Land of the Living Dead like all the time. That's what it was made for. Take another little picture here. Wait, you can like change the FOV like this, I think. Be Rayman and his friend, the little boat. Wait. Here we go. Look, we're going to take a nice little picture here. It's him and his friend. Like, oh, hello. That's good. That's a good picture. I'm going to call this one 4 as well. We're just going to have 2 pictures just in case we forget. Yeah, you can save over that picture if you like. Thank you. I like that. I only normally take a picture of this in the Land of the Living Dead though. Like, I never use it anywhere else in the game. It's just fun. What's the boat? It's just a little boat. There's loads of little Easter eggs around the game like that. Yeah, here you can play Osu mode and get up the thing as quickly as you possibly can. You'll still randomly fall downwards and there's nothing you can do about it. I guess you're just meant to hold down, maybe you're just meant to do one of them. I was doing A and B, I guess you're meant to do A or B. I'll just Osu on A. This is why I was practicing streaming 300 BPM double times, just for this. Up you go. This area was actually quite difficult as a kid, because you don't have like the arm strength to do that. I also used to get really confused about the perspective there, like I never really knew what was going on. I guess he's going up the waterfall. Hello. With PS2 just spam never fails. Oof. Hello friends. Hello. Also, how's the like webcam position? Do I have to move it? I don't think it's covering anything. Oof, B+. Yeah, it's all about speed. Oh, it's this section. It's like a big combat section. Yeah, he's quite rude. Yeah, so the whole point of this game is we're going to the doctor for Glowbox. That's really the point of it. There's a little frog around here somewhere, isn't there? There's a secret room and a frog hidden. Is he in here? I don't remember. I really like the music for this level. Minus the the combat music's fine, but the best part of the level is just like the non-combat bit when you've beaten all the enemies. Where is he? There's like more pigs around here, isn't there? Let's try and get that combo. You're meant to be fighting the enemies right now, but I want juicy score. Thank you. Where is he? There's one. Likes having a good aimbot on my fist. Oh, it really only have to charge it for like an inch. It's just as long as you don't spam B, I guess you can beat them. Ah, this guy gives us like the turning thing, doesn't it? And you can make one of them really small if you left them over. Oh, oh yeah. You see these things on the right? Do you see this boy up here on the right? I don't know if there's a way to kill it. I always used to try to, but I don't think it's possible. But you can, I don't think it does anything at all. It's just fun. I don't know what making that's... There's where's the little... I hear him. There's one of those little frogs around here somewhere. Maybe he's up here? No? I hear him. He's like... You hear like a squeaky sound on a... Oh, there he is. It's that dee-doo sound effect. Zoom in on you. Okay. Let's grab the upgrade. You should wait until combat fatigues for maximum score. Yeah, I know what you're meant to do. I just want to pick everything up. I'm not too worried about consistency. I guess you really should though, shouldn't you? Because this thing lasts for absolutely forever. That's how you get that score. I guess there's actually meant to be a lot of backtracking to get the combat fatigues. No, hit him. Oh, okay. I was being greedy. I wanted to get both of them mid-air, but that's not the best idea. Kill the big frog. Don't kill any frogs. Glowbox is there to be your friend. Let's try and go back. We can squish the little ones. It's Shinmon Maru from Toho Double Dealing Character. Don't pick that up yet. Now pick it up. Now you get the fun part of the game. You get to beat up all the little pig things. There we go. I could swear there was a secret zone around here with a slow walker. I don't know where he actually is. So you can just rush through now, or you can go all the way back and try and get that teensy, which I'm going to do. And you really do have to be quick. Like, it's a kid's game, but they added in some difficulty to it. You really do have to be quick sometimes. What is this game? It's a good video game. Oh, we should definitely have gotten fatigues for that. That'd been 2,000. That's fine. I guess that's something to do if you want to redo the level. Like, you notice these things. Like, when you're a kid, you don't have as many games, you just have loads of time. So you tend to replay the stuff you've got. This game is amazing. Because you'd play through an area, note down, like, all the stuff, where everything is, and then, like, figure out a route to get the most score possible. It's really good. Up he goes. He's had some plum juice. Up he goes. Off Glowbox goes. He's tweeting as well, as you do. Did I miss a door? Are you sure? Are you sure I missed a door? Is there one down here, maybe? Oh, there he is. Yeah, there we go. It's the kind of stuff you don't realise. Like, if you're just speeding through the area, you won't go back and redo bits. But if you have an upgrade like this, it's normally a good idea just to check around. I could swear there was a side area with one of those slow fairy things, but maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering that. It's later. That's fine. What is making that noise? It's got to be that thing over there, right? The big weird bird things. Up we go. I think that's all the doors we can go. We go through here. Probably should get the green things, it lasts longer, but we'll just get the red. Because there's a little pathway down here, you can pick up a bit of money. You drop down to the blue area soon. Yeah, it's around here. Anything behind the waterfall? Nope, nothing at all. Okay. There might be something behind one of the waterfalls. I'm gonna test. Maybe not. Is there anything back there? I don't think so. Okay. I want to make sure you get everything. The blue frogs are called Matuvu. How do you know this stuff? You read it in like the game guide or something? Because they never mention it in the game, do they? Like they're just part of a level. Yeah, look, there's a little noteboard that says, go this way. So you go this way. We are bullying the frogs a little bit. Let's get the blue thing first. There we go. Nearly got a health up. Here's the robot. Yeah, there's loads of different combat tracks.
I gotta go finish my yogurt.
Here we go. There's the Spider-Man suit. The best thing ever. It looks much cooler on the box art for the game. Like he's just got the claws in his hands. Look up and get a grip. Yeah, look at the box art. See on the box art, he's just got claws in his hands, but in this game he's wearing like a blue suit. That always used to confuse me a bit. Wasn't there a red thing here? Do they disappear? Huh. I should kill all of these before trying to collect stuff, shouldn't I? The blue thing I remember lasts absolutely forever. I just want to go down to the bottom and see if there's like... Because you don't want to fall down normally, but I want to do it just for score. Because there's got to be like little side sections that you normally ignore. Because you're as a kid, you're like, oh, I can't be down here. That's a bad section for bad people. There we go. And I'm not a bad people, I'm a good people. There's a little pig down here. Alright, cool. We're just trying to get above that, like, 1500 mark. They'll disappear if you don't pick them up. Okay. I think I normally just pick stuff up so fast I don't notice if they disappear. We have the Yoshi suit, the Knuckle, the Shoot suit, and the Spider-Man suit. There's also the Rocket suit, where he goes orange. I think there's only 4 suits. Oh no, there's also the yellow one where he goes up. Oh, you see him. You see the little cheeky boy up here. There he is. I saw you. I don't know if you're actually meant to zoom in that far into him. I always do. I think you just need to have him on your screen. This is brutal. You can electrocute them. Oh, maybe it's up here as the slow boy. There he is. So we've got so much time on our suit, we should just do this slowly. I'm not worried about score so much as I am about getting him. Because this one I always run to, and I miss him. There we go. And we should have more than enough time on our suit to get back to the start. There we go. Such a good platforming. Like, this is a staple of the Rayman games, is doing platforming like Spider-Man, but... He's tweeting. Hello. He's having such a good time. Oh shit, there's a red thing in here, isn't there? I'll get that. My suit's about to run out anyway. I think the red's worth more than 3 yellows. Can you not grab onto the ledge there? Some of the ledges, I can never understand which ledges you're actually meant to grab onto and which you can't. I guess if there's a bit of a angle to it, you're not meant to. You beat its teeth. Oh, nice. Can we... Could be a little finicky sometimes. Like, you're not meant to do it like that. That is a bit of a skip. They put the little mushroom there so you can skip a bit faster, but... Is this the little camp? Yeah, this is the camp. Isn't there a red thing around here somewhere? Whoops. Don't one of you give the red upgrade? Makes fighting with you a lot easier. Maybe it's only if you kill all of them and he opens the door and gives it to you. No? Maybe it's just through here they open up the door for you. What's the enemy's block? So you expect to one-shot them and then they don't die. Oh, okay. Oh. There we go. Matt Buzaki. I have to go break something. Very good. He's Twitch chat incarnate in some ways, isn't he? So more of those boys show up, so you just murder them with your shoes. You're doing like this cool rocket fists and you just kick them in the face. I want to go back. I want to get my maximum score. We broke 1500 at least. You try to set yourself a little goal before the game starts to try and get like as much as you can in the levels. Get like 10,000, 15,000, that kind of thing. Sometimes it feels a bit arbitrary about what you can get. Like if you just slightly miss a combo like that, I'm not going to restart the whole mission for it, but it means there's always something to improve on. They're not very lenient with your score. Hello. Isn't there a... yeah, there we go. Which is nice, I like it. Like, if it was too easy, then you'd pretty much always get max score all the time. The fact that it's actually hard to get a high score is really nice. It means that the replay value is still through the roof. Let's zoom through here. Go on. We did it. I think that's the end of this part. Oh. There we go. Yeah, it's just the plum now.
I love plum juice. I like plum juice too, as long as it's fermented.
They made an alcohol joke about fermented plum juice. Glowbox actually hates plums, doesn't he?
Take in the view. Breathe. Stop and smell the flowers.
I agree,
Down
Glowbox.
here, if I breathe, I die.
He was in his crutch. I love that music. We did it, Glowbox. You and me. Let's go through here. Soon is when we learn about the rocket, isn't it? Two hoodlums plays with cards behind the door. Yeah, you can like peek through on them sometimes when they're not in combat and they're doing stuff. It's quite nice. Yeah, really good music up ahead. There we go. The consoles shouldn't have first-person sections in it, item.
Enough with the costumes already. We gotta get to the doctors.
The minigame for this is actually... I never beat the minigame for this as a kid. There's a special... You get bonus minigames for getting good scores. There's like 20 of them.
Finally done goofing off.
There's a minigame where it's just this for a really, really long time, and I never beat it as a kid, and I went through and did it in like one try as an adult. Turns out it's not nearly as hard as you think it is.
Bravo, well done. You're the best. Can we go now?
Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. Shot a bit early. I'm sorry. Oh, if you're good, you'll never hear some voice lines, because they only show up when you fail.
Finally, about time.
Yeah. Don't you dare. Yeah. You want to kill all of them as fast as you can with this. You also want to stand inside of it, so that you get the maximum time possible. You can see the little hoodlums disappearing. I'm not going to bother doing that with all of them. That's going to take forever. Oh, that's so satisfying. Like the meter goes gold and everything as well. So good. We got 20,000. Or 20,000. 20,000. It's 20,000, isn't it? Oh, it's this boy. Here he is. He's cheeky. Oh. Yeah, the joke is like, they're not actually drunk, they're just all drunk on plum juice, which is not alcoholic. Fermented plum juice. Whoops. This is spinning, isn't it? You go as the green. Yeah. What you actually want to do is you want to go back and get the red. I'm going to be as very quiet, because this one is really hard to get. I always fail this one. Yeah, Hood Bomb. There we go. That's really good. I always miss him. Like, it's very rare that I actually get him. So they give you the red fist back here, so you can come up and get this secret area just ahead. Like, it's another example of the whole... Like, you can breeze through this game so quickly if you ignore score. Like, if you just want to get to the end of it, you can beat it in, like, a couple hours. Probably a bit more than that, but... If you want to explore every section they give you, this is what you do. This always used to confuse me. There were little bugs like this, where, like, you'll randomly get the lock-on, like, back there. I can't get it to happen again. It's completely arbitrary, but sometimes it will, like, want you to lock on to something that isn't there.
My kingdom,
Wait.
One little bottle of plum juice.
Yeah, isn't there a...
Oh, this is not good. Not good.
Where's
at
the
all.
blue... There's a blue boy around here. I don't remember where he is. I don't hear... Oh, I hear him now. Maybe he's up to the left. There's a little fight in here. Where is he?
Modern technology.
Hello,
Modern
Buddy
science,
N.
No doubt about it. What's it for?
He's in here somewhere, isn't he? You hear that, like, infernal squeaking? I want to zoom in on him. Maybe he's down here. Where is he? Under here? Yeah, there's spooky enemies, but... Oh, fine. Yeah, this thing's really weird. It's like you I don't know why there's electricity attached to this weapon. There just is. But you can electrocute him. This is the sound effect of the devil himself. They're like hee hee hee. There's a walk slow zone around here somewhere. Stand inside of it. There he is. There's a couple of you, aren't there? Or is it just one?
A barrel.
Hello. Hmm. The game's not too buggy. Like, there's plenty of worse games. It is a GameCube game, and I think in general they tend to be a lot better than at least N64 games in terms of level of bugginess. Oh, here we go. Like another one. There's like these weird... You hear that? It's like the lock-on sound effect, but there's nothing actually to lock onto. It's just there. It's a bit weird. I really want to find out where the... Where is he? There's definitely a frog around here, but I have no idea where. You hear him, like, taunting me. I'm not going to be able to leave until I find him. That's very aggravating. Where could he be? On top of those boxes, maybe? You also hear that as well. There's like the secret walkie boy. I don't know where he is. Or whatever. Just... God, just any time you want to move away... Maybe it's the Dolby Pro Sound thing. Maybe if I change it back to, just stereo, it'll work better. You hear it, like, right next to me. Where is he? Oh, I like that. Okay. Maybe it's underneath those, things down... No, I've looked down there. In here? I want to know how to get these, score things up to my top left as well. Where are you? Please! Stop taunting me with your secrets. Oh.
Something's wrong.
Jesus.
Hey, Rayman, I didn't know you had a twin.
Where is it? Because you can just go straight through here and it'll finish the level, I think.
didn't know you had a twin.
I think that finishes the level.
They're out there.
The biggest glitch for speedrunning is the one where you get shot into the sky by activating the camera as you fall down a ledge. Yeah. How are you officially meant to get up there? Maybe I'm meant to hit the switch with my rocket thing. Because I don't think I've hit the switch, have I? Oh. How are you actually meant to get there? Maybe you walk back here. Do this. Did that work? Okay, I think I give up. I think I've searched long enough. And I'm not gonna figure it out. Yeah, I think a game needs a certain amount of bugginess to be good as a speed game. Like, it can't be perfect, otherwise the actual game itself has to be perfect. Like, new, like, indie game platformers, like Meat Boy, don't really have many bugs associated with people using speedruns. But it's a really good speed game because the actual game itself is difficult, it has really good controls. So there's a lot of execution-based speedruns.
Hey,
Here he is.
Rayman, I didn't know you had a twin.
There's a Teensy's cage to shoot with a rocket, just jump. Yeah, it's always little bits that I miss. I do in one playthrough and then I completely miss it in others. I want to find that Teensy's cage. He must be up here in the little room above me, right? That must be what that sound effect is. Because they give you these little tools and you're like, what on earth am I going to do with this rocket? And then you shoot it off randomly, you hit stuff with it. Is he up here? Where is he? I don't know where he is. Hollow Knight 2, yeah, Hollow Knight I imagine probably isn't like too bad to speedrun, is it? Where's the Teensy's cage? I don't see him. Is he in here maybe? You can literally see it. Oh, you're right. No, you're completely right. There he is. The little bits you always miss. And then he gives you a bubble and that means you can jump everywhere else, right? No? What am I thinking of then? Maybe I've just completely forgotten what this game is. Well, at least that's like another huge amount of score. I have no idea how you were intentionally meant to get up to the top left. If it's not simply just a case of... Oh, it is just a case of doing that. Now, there he is. I was looking for you for a while. I knew you were hidden around here somewhere. Yeah, you can just jump over to them. I think I just failed the ledge grab and assumed I couldn't ledge grab there. So there's that. Can I ledge grab to that? I think so. Yeah, you can. Where are you? Is he stuck inside of these cogs to my left, maybe? Can I go in there? No. There's one of those blue boys. The blue boy is perpetually going to anger me. Is he really not just in here? I thought there was something inside the cogs. Is he hidden in the water, maybe? Maybe it's just time to go. I don't think that the blue boy's worth like 250. It's not that bad. Let's just go. I guess you're meant to wait because they give you an upgrade, but I'm not gonna worry too much. There's a lot of tricks with increased gravity and hitting some objects, shooting a ball that gives you knockback so you can reach unintended locations. Ooh. I always like it with the stuff hidden off the map where you want to get to as a kid, and then it turns out there is actually a speedrun strat to get there. It's always the coolest thing. It's like, I really want to get to this area, I can see it all the way from here. But there's no way to get there. No, I know you're around here, aren't you? Why must you taunt me like this? Blue boy. Oh. There he is. He's just above me. Okay, that's them over with. You need to get the upgrade, don't you? Did I not hit it? I want to turn around, please. Ooh. There we go. When are you finally going to do a face reveal? I'll do it at 1 million subs. Here we go. Help. This bit always confuses me a little bit. You're meant to get an upgrade, but I can never remember where you get it from. Are you meant to backtrack? Oh no, here we go, the thing opens up, doesn't it? You would kill for Rayman on Switch. It'd be pretty good, wouldn't it?
To stay and chat, but it's bingo night.
So now I think is when you're meant to go back and try and get maximum combo. Because you're meant to use this suit. I'm not going to worry about that. It might be possible once GameCube emulation works well. Yeah, isn't it working at like half speed right now? I need my petunias. Is there any reason to maybe walk back to a previous zone? I've never tried this. But like, is there a way to go back maybe and use this in that last area that we were in? I don't think so, but it's worth a check. No, I don't think so. I just thought I'd be curious. There's always stuff hidden somewhere. So you like, I feel like it's actually hard to genuinely 100% it. Like, it's really hard to go through without a guide and not miss anything at all. There'll always be like some frog or some gems that you miss. Let's go up here. Does he give you another yellow red one? You could theoretically run an emulator on Linux to play Rayman 3. Yeah, but isn't it like the hardware can definitely run GameCube games, it's just the software isn't there yet, emulator-wise. There we go. Like 70%? 88%! That's actually really good then. I could swear we missed a blue boy, but again, it might just be the game glitching and making us the sound effect for a blue boy in that area we got him from later. Also, hello. Who is this strange man? It's your favourite strange man.
Rayman, over there, the doctor's office. We made
Oh god, it's this area.
You cracked me up, big butt!
Call him Big Butt. It's the area with the fall down to fight the boss. It would run Linux, but it needs a fat 32 SD card, and you're not going to format your card for that. Aren't SD cards quite cheap? So yeah, sometimes, like when I was really young, I'd literally restart here, just so I didn't have to play for the boss. And then eventually I'd work up the courage to actually fight him. Is there not a secret room back here? Okay. It's this boy. So yeah, this is the scariest thing in any video game ever. Need liquid courage. Scary piece of shit. It's got really good music. You might recognize it. Don't you dare, don't you dare. It's really easy to hit his leg though. The music's really quiet. Let me turn that up. Options, audio, music. Oh, that's much better. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. He'll like go try and stomp on the upgrade. It'll make the boss take way longer because he like destroys it. Oh. He spawns in these enemies. Don't... If he jumps on you, it makes a very scary animation. I'm not the biggest fan. No. No, he's right next to the middle. Dang. We need to try and locate him a bit better. Let's try and bring him all the way to the left first. Move all the way around. I don't know who that is on that wanted poster. Yay! We did it. Now we get the fun bit of the fight. It's like a Bigfoot-like creature. That's what this boss was meant to be. Oh, I see. Well, that answers my question. So it's football. Turn around, please. Please. This is when you use like the jump button to aimbot onto them. It's so tricky to control though. Oh my dear. I just want to turn left. He does not want me to. Oh. There we go. Oh god, it's the worst when you like flatten them and they make this like pop effect on the floor. You physically squish them. Very rude. Like spawn camping them. Oh. Go on, turn around, please. Oh. I wish the controls for this fight were a little better. Oh. There we go. Serial shooter. They're very, very lenient with the combo meter as well. I get it. I'm on giant robot legs. Ah, we lost the combo. Yeah, the boss here wasn't nearly as... It's not scary as also when you're older, but when you're young, having to jump down to fight anything scary is always bad. Like in Wind Waker, when you do the second adventure and you have to drop down to fight the 2 Redeads on the Oasis Island. Oh, I got a double. That's quite rare. That's always quite scary. But yeah, like the reflux enemies are quite scary. We did it. Yeah. Let's go. Is there any other secrets? Like, you can go and finish the level, but I don't know if there's a secret score anywhere. There's that. It's a possible exit. There's...
Did you see that, Rayman? I almost wasn't scared.
Is this a exit?
And you almost didn't wet yourself. You disgust me.
I think that might be an exit. Let's try and do a little bit of exploring, because normally I just try to leave immediately. I don't know if there's any secrets hidden. Nice little bits like... this amazing water texture. Hello, nice people. Hello. Rayman doesn't need arms. He's a strong, independent boy. And I'm guessing, actually, this is just where we came in, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe there's no secrets. Maybe it's just the boss fight. Okay, I thought I'd choke. I normally just leave. He has some pretty good arm strength, yeah. Infinity, I should say. There we go. Oh, 100%! Look at that. Didn't leave a single thing behind. If I need to raise the volume at any point, do let me know, because it's been the same for like an hour and 20, but I'm more than happy to change it if you want me to. Is next the swamp level? I want that combo, please. True gamer. The truest of all gamers. Oh yeah, epilepsy warming, maybe. No, this is like the doctor, isn't it? And then you go straight to the swamp? I don't think there's a... one of those surfboard levels, is there? So I don't really know the optimal path. I thought if I killed all of them and then got the gems, it might be more optimal, but maybe not. Yeah, this area gives you like 40% score so easily. It's tricky. Oh, here we go. Is this the drum boy? Yeah, there's some slight... racially questionable characters in this game. So, you know, just pay attention to that.
Let's see what we have here.
It's the medic.
If you don't mind. Ah. I see you swallowed a black lump. We will need to resort to drastic measures. He's stubborn. I'm afraid that your problem is worse than I thought. You see, the black lumps has taken a refuge in a fistula by going through a kidney near a spare rib. You will need to consult a stomach specialist. I know a very good doctor who lives in the land of the living dead.
The best level.
I leave you now. I must go clean my instruments.
What a cool boy. Glowbox is heavy. Yeah, frog heavy. From Team Fortress 2.